Hey, what is up, lovelies? It's Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and I was scrolling through Reddit and I found an interesting post. Okay, there is so much discourse about Caleb being added into the game, and a lot of it is happy, a lot of it is toxic, and this is something that I found that I feel like, it can be cleared up with a proper explanation. So, that being said, this is an attempt to help educate and, kindly explain pity systems in gacha games, whether you're new to gacha games or if, this is your very, very first gacha game or you just don't understand how multi-banners work. So, there are some people saying that, they're happy that Caleb is being added into the game, but now the chances of, you pulling for your favorite love interest is lower now. And that is exactly what this post is talking about. So this is posted by Todoroki T. Kettle, and misconceptions about Caleb being added, multi-banner pity system. And then they say, I'm not sure I did a great job picking that title, but oh well. Just scrolling through my phone this morning, I've seen a lot of people comment things like, I'm happy for the Caleb fans, but I'm upset because my chances for pulling XXX are lower now. That's incorrect. Provided the pity system remains the same, we'll still be selecting 3 cards for multi-banners, so virtually nothing changes. The probability to get the card you want remains the same. You pick 3 of the 5 with a 75% chance of pulling one of those 3 cards. The only thing that might decrease is the frequency at which cards of your fave love interest come out, which might actually be a positive thing if you're a free-to-play player. Congratulations to the Caleb girlies out there. May you win all your 50/50s. Okay, so let me just kind of like break this down a little bit further. So this whole belief that because Caleb is being added into the game, the pity system for multi-banners is going to change somehow. Well, no, as long as they don't change, the precise wish and they don't change the overall system of the banner itself, adding how many ever love interests into the game is not going to change the chances of you winning or losing your 50/50. And let's just prove that here with this flow chart. So I have this flow chart here. This was made by, I believe they have their watermark at the end. Oopsies. Star Candy. Yeah, this was made by Star Candy. I've used this in a previous video. I'll link that video here because that has the link to this photo that she made, or they made, sorry. And yeah, let's just go over the pity system for multi banners and explain why the addition of Caleb isn't going to change anything. So you are guaranteed to obtain a 5-star memory within 70 wishes. That hasn't changed. You can select up to 3 event exclusive 5 stars that will then become your event rate up memories. From these 3, you can then designate one of them as your precise wish. There is then a 75% chance that the 5-star you will pull will be one of the 3 memories you selected, and there is a 25% chance that it will either be a standard banner memory or an unselected event memory. Okay, if the memory you pull is not your selected precise wish memory, then the 5-star pull is guaranteed to be this memory. Shares the same wish pool as solo events. Okay, so this is basically saying, you get to choose 3 of the exclusive 5-star cards, and at the time that this flowchart was made, that was 4 event exclusive cards. The quad banners that we've been getting: Misty Invasion, Wonder and Wonder, and this upcoming snow banner that we're gonna get. And with the addition of Caleb, it's not really going to change anything because you still get to choose your 3 cards that you want. So whether you choose, say, Silas, Zane, or Xavier, you have a 75% chance that the 5-star you will pull will be one of those. Of course, you still have technically that 50/50 chance on whether or not you're going to win your 5-star, and then from there it breaks down into another probability. Okay, so let's just go through this again. So the precise wish memory must be designated before pulling your first 5-star in the event. So again, the example that I said was Xavier, Silas, and Zane, right? So if I set my precise wish to Xavier and I start pulling, your wish 1 to 60 is going to stay the same, and the probability is going to be 1% each pull from 1 to 60, and your precise wish count is 0 right now. You have to set it, but it still counts as 0 because you haven't lost your 50-50 here. So if you have made 60 consecutive wishes and have not obtained a 5-star, starting at the 61st wish, your probability of obtaining a 5-star will increase by 10% with each pull. That's basically saying that, you know, your soft pity is from 61 to 69. Some people have a different way of rating soft pity. They also say that from like 65 and above wishes, that's hard pity. It really depends on how you want to look at it, but generally, you know, 61 to 69 is soft pity, and then 70 wishes is guaranteed your 5-star. Okay, so then you get a 5-star, right? After your 70th wish, you get a 5-star. Now, is it an event exclusive memory? This is very important. Whether or not you get the 3 that you choose or not, because if you have 5 memories, if you have Silas, Zane, Xavier, Raphael, and Caleb, if the 5-star memory that you obtain is an exclusive event memory, then it is yes. Is it your precise wish? Then it could be no. Will you keep pulling? Yes. So then you go back up, your pity counter resets, your precise wish is 1. That means your next 5-star is going to be guaranteed whatever precise wish that you set it to. And I said in this example that it was going to be Xavier. So swapping to a new LI, as the precise wish will reset back to 0. So don't swap until you use your precise wish. Then you go through the same whole system again. It's not like, you know, it's going to disappear. So then since you're guaranteed your precise wish, you get yes. Is it your precise wish? Yes. Will you keep pulling? Yeah, so then you want to continue to pull until you have all of your cards. It's not going to change the the chances of you getting your 3 cards that you want during the multi banners. It's just, you know, an added bonus. The only time that adding Caleb into the wish pool will really affect your chances is technically on the standard banner. So the X-Space Echo here. So we have the X-Space Echo, which is the standard banner. You're guaranteed to obtain a 5-star memory within 70 wishes. Again, the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing for every banner that we have. Only standard 5-star memories can be obtained. Does not share the same wish pool as limited event banners. You cannot get limited event wishes from this banner pool. So it's only the standard banner cards in this. These are all of the standard banner cards in the game right now, including Silas's. And when Caleb is introduced into the game, he will also be added into here. And in total, there are 20 5-star memories in total in the X-Space Echo. So that is 5 memories for each of the love interests, right? And then if we're going to have a new love interest, that number will increase to 25. And since there are 5 of them, that means that you will have a 5 in 25 chance of getting a Caleb if you lose your 50-50 on any banner. You know, if you lose your 50-50 on the solo banners, or if you lose them on the myth banners, or if you lose them on the multi banners, you know, you have a 5 out of 25% chance of getting a Caleb. If you hate that, then that's your probability, which is 1 out of 5, which is 20%. 20% chance of getting a Caleb if you lose your 50-50, but that means you have 80% chance of getting any of the other love interests. So, you know, it's it's whatever, to be perfectly honest. If you don't want Caleb, that is a-okay. Everybody has their preferences. That is the point of an Otome game. If you don't like Caleb, skip through his content, you know, farm all the diamonds that you can from his content, but that doesn't mean that you need to pull for his cards. Eventually, yes, you might get his standard memories, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the standard memories are just there, and if you keep getting them, then that means you can get the lunar currency, and then you can buy stuff from the shop. So, you know, there's always a little bit of an upside, even if you lose your 50-50 in some cases. And you know, if you want to battle him, use him in battle in the Deepspace trials, you could totally do that. Again, it's another way of just farming for resources. Just think of Caleb as a tool. If you don't like him, you can think of him as a farming tool. That's how some people view the other love interests, you know? They don't interact with the love interest that they're not interested with, and that is how an Otome game works, okay? The main story will only cover like the general idea, the general connections, whereas paid content like banners and you know, the promise, those are the things where you actually experience the love story. So if you're not interested in Caleb, don't put money into his banners. Don't get any of his cards. You don't need to. It's fine. That being said, I hope everybody understands where this video is coming from, and hopefully, you know, the explanation was clear enough to tell you guys that, yeah, it's not the addition of Caleb or any other love interest in the future, whether it be one more, whether it be 6 more, is not really going to change your multi-banner selection, not unless they limit the amount of cards that you can choose from, or change the standard banner pools or whatever. But that being said, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye-bye now.